shit to the sky and the
My thoughts and prayers go out to Houston, Texas. Like I I hate the fact that they're going through that. I hate the fact that they've had that natural disaster hit such a great city. I hate the fact that they're going through the time that they're going through right now. And I'm from Dallas, and even though I'm from Dallas, and like Dallas and Houston are like night and day. We're like two opposite sides of the coin. We both have our major. There's a rift between Houston and Texas, and we have our major differences. But when it comes to stuff like this, it calls you to stand together and want to unite with a certain city. Like I don't really have no, I really don't have no ill will towards Houston, and I didn't have a ill will towards Houston prior to this. Even though a lot of people from Houston hates Dallas with a burning passion, but like we choose not to kick somebody when they down. We hate we sometimes Dallas sometimes hates Houston just as equally, but we don't kick these people when they're down. It's unfortunate that this has happened to them. And like if you live in a certain part of the country in a certain city, if you think a natural disaster wouldn't happen like this to you or your city, then you're extremely delusional. It's very unfortunate that they're going through this. But like when I look at Hurricane Harvey, and then I look at what happened 12 years ago with Hurricane Katrina, I saw I saw how I saw the type of hand that was stretched out to help a certain group of people compared to another ones. Now, see, New Orleans and Houston are two major cities, but then New Orleans is largely populated by blacks. When Katrina hit, they were slow to response compared to Houston. Okay, a lot of those people who got displaced in the Hurricane Katrina, a lot of them were never able to go back. To this day, they still can't go back home because they have nothing to go home to. They don't have no they don't have no they don't have no house to go to because where they used to live, it's either uninhabitable or or um or it's gone completely, or it's been heavily gentrified. A lot of those wards in New Orleans have been torn down and rebuilt and made for white people and gentrified for white people. Now see, Houston, like the response was quick compared to New Orleans. Well, like what made them want to change? I guess because for obvious reasons, it's not. It doesn't have a heavy like it's a huge black population in Houston, but like compared to New Orleans, like they it's like hand in hand with it's basically a melting pot. So of course they're gonna be quick to respond to their needs due to the fact that it's a mixed ethnic group of people in that city compared to New Orleans, and they don't want to quote unquote make the same mistakes they did with Katrina. Like a lot of these places a lot of these places that are trying to that are sending donations and that want to help you out, or that they want to take advantage of you. Like a lot of those people, they will always be there. Those price gouges will always be there. But then, like when it comes to people trying to send you help, they're far and few in between. But like I said, my thoughts and prayers go out to Houston for the natural disaster that they've went through. I hate the fact that they've went through that. Like I really hope they were able to able to go back to what it was once before. And on the news, I found that a lot of people, a lot of people who are being displaced or who are stuck in Houston, they block the roads off, and they're not able to leave at will because, like they said, some of them ignored the heat, ignored the warning, and chose to stay there instead of flee or evacuate because they thought that the storm was going to blow over, but to their surprise, it didn't. But now that they want to leave, they can't because it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. Like it's still the streets are still filled with waters, and some of them like their means of transportation is gone or is damaged, or they're basically stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's very unfortunate that they had to go through that. Uh, but like I really hope and pray that they able to rise above this. Well, they will rise above this. But like I said, um, my thoughts and prayers go out to Houston,